Weekly Hot News Update by Worldview News.
Presidential candidate Donald Trump was booed and heckled. Presidential candidate Donald Trump was booed and heckled by the audience at the Libertarian National Convention on Saturday, contrasting sharply with the adulation he receives at his rallies. Libertarians, who advocate for limited government and individual freedom, criticized Trump, a Republican, for hastily pushing through the COVID-19 vaccine during his presidency. After World Court ruling, Palestinians want action, not words. Judges at the International Court of Justice, ICJ, ordered Israel on Friday to halt its offensive in Rafah Govern Orate, in response to South Africa's accusation of genocide in Gaza. However, the ICJ lacks enforcement power, and Israeli War Cabinet Minister Benny Gantz stated that Israel would continue its just and necessary war against Hamas to secure its hostages and ensure national security. Putin wants Ukraine ceasefire on current frontlines. Russian President Vladimir Putin is prepared to halt the war in Ukraine with a negotiated ceasefire that acknowledges the current battlefield lines, for Russian sources told Reuters. Putin, frustrated with what he sees as Western-backed efforts to block negotiations and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's refusal to hold talks, is ready to continue fighting. Death toll in Papua New Guinea landslide estimated to be at least 670. More than 48 hours after a massive landslide in Papua New Guinea, the full extent of the disaster remains unclear, with aid slow to reach survivors and dangerous conditions persisting. At least 670 people are believed to have died, according to a local United Nations official. The landslide, which struck a rural area early Friday, uprooted large trees and scattered debris, leaving hundreds buried. Be updated with breaking news on Worldview News.